Let's go. KraV in the top right in the green. Going, unsurprisingly, for a ghoul build. Cryptord is what we're expecting. And ThundeR with a normal ultra build. Pointing towards creeping of the Tuskars. Could be a fast level 2. You can be aggressive with that if you want. Because KraV will be going for the instant expansion. Very, very likely. Northern Isles, instant expansion is super strong. You can creep it right away with the Cryptlord and 3 ghouls, 3 or 4 ghouls. And you get 2 corpses on the way. You can summon the beetles, you can summon the skeletons, pop the skull. Boom. KraV could also go for double skull. First, to expand. Second, to creep the middle. That is something we've been seeing a ton from Infi. And that seems to work out pretty well. Northern Isles. I think humans should start vetoing it. I think this whole map is horrible for human. Against the undead. But it seems like most human players disagree with that. Acolyte Scout, KraV sees what's going on. Would love to see a Lasted. Lasted would actually be massive to prevent level 2 AM. But he's gonna let it be. Footy Scout on one side, Acolyte Scout on the other. With 4 ghouls, creeping the expansion should not be too hard. But the AM is already on his way over. Can the footman get the last hit? Oh, he did! Oh my god. Ooh, that's a big problem for KraV. KraV had a rough time earlier against Focus. And it's starting off rough again. Is it a double footy surround though? Oh, he had the surround for just a second. Acolyte might go down. Good experience now for the Cryptlord, getting more creeps. And getting a surround! Oh, vanilla surround! Didn't even need the impale. Beautiful last hit by ThundeR there, stealing the big boy experience, but making a few mistakes, following up. And there were 3 footies up here. Maybe he had them on A-click, and the Acolyte distracted the footman that whole time? Kinda weird.
The player's forces are under attack.
AM keeps creeping. Could go for a tier 2 expansion or push. One second.
A player's forces are under attack.
Sorry about that, guys. There was someone at the door. Alright, pressure continues. KraV not teching yet, but the expansion is about to be finished. AM
Forces are under attack.
needs to be careful. Doesn't have the TP anymore. Oh, the Cryptop is close by. Tech starting now. Tier 2 finishing for ThundeR, going for a Blood Mage. No MK. Double Sanctum. Blood Mage. I don't think I've seen that before.
player's forces are under attack.
The 2 water elementals. That should be enough damage to cast one of the ziggurats. Ooh! One expired, actually. ThundeR buys a new TP. That's very expensive.
Player's forces are under
It's
attack.
going to slow down his production here by quite a bit. Can't go for the casters right now.
The town is under siege.
That is level 3 for the Crypt Lord. The big healing potion, also very nice for him. The Blood Mage's purpose is of course going to be sucking the Crypt Lord dry.
Under attack.
But with only level 1 Siphon's not that easy to do. Level 2 Siphon, that's where the money is. Pendant of Energy. He could min-max pretty hard with this pendant. He could give the pendant to the Blood Mage, then give mana over, and then give the pendant again back to the AM to summon the water levels. It's pretty taxing though. 2 more crypts for KraV. He wants to go Gargoyles, I'm pretty sure. Most undeads nowadays wanna mostly go Fiends. Fiends, A-bombs, Destroyers, Statues late game. But KraV, we have seen plenty of times go Gargs into Necros before. Necro Wagon. Towers soon to finish, but this one tower probably going down. Acolytes sent away a little too far. The repair, ooh, probably not fast enough. One Ziggurat goes down. Cryptod is almost out of mana. Yep, now he is. We have to dispel against the beetles in the back as well. Nice position by ThundeR, making it very hard for the ghouls to come into range, but there's gonna be Gargs coming. Yes, sir. And then this Zeppelin won't be able to stick around much longer. Wait a minute, Crypto is surrounded. Oh, heal pot. Oof. Okay, can't hold the surround though. And there's the first Gargoyle. ThundeR's gonna have to TP out. Zeppelin survives. Okay, it was decent damage. A few ghouls and acolytes died. One Ziggurat was taken out, but the Expo is still standing. ThundeR calling the militia now. Going to the expansion of his own. Seems a little late now, though. Normally against the Gargoyles you need double workshop and lots of gyros. But ThundeR doesn't have the economy for that right now. Once the expansion is finished, he's gonna have plenty of gold, but that is still pretty far away. No workshop
player's
yet.
forces are under attack.
Here's the expansion. The DK comes out, double mana potion. That's a classic nowadays. What we see a ton. KraV is not going tier 3, by the way. He's bringing the ghouls. He doesn't have a slaughterhouse, surprisingly. No slaughterhouse, no temple. Just Gargs for now. Hellstone, not too bad. AM and Blood Mage, pretty squishy heroes. KraV at the shop going for the double healed scroll. Ooh, that attack is going to be hard to hold. ThundeR has 2 towers at the expansion. 3rd tower coming up. Expo soon finished in the main. We also have plenty of towers coming. Alright, ThundeR is trying to stabilize. Trying to bolster his defenses. KraV willing to fight into the towers. The first Impale doing a decent job. Ooh, and the Gargs connect and the casters have a horrible time. Oof, most casters taken out right away. Flame Strike coming in, but it's only level 1. It's not that much damage. And level 2 for the DK. Now we have the aura as well. Mana potion, impale, surround on the blood mage. He's got the health stone. Oof, it's not quite a surround actually. KraV messing that up perhaps a little bit. And ThundeR might be holding. He's got the level 3 now. That's the level 2 siphon, I imagine. And Crypto's mana is dry. Good hold by ThundeR. Scary moment, but ThundeR does hold on at the expansion, while KraV is going more and more and more into gargoyles. No other tech. Main seems pretty secure with 3 towers. One upgrades on the Gargs. Also, not the most impressive. Tier 3 for KraV finally starts. Those casters, though. Those casters against the Gargs. Having a rough go of it. Lots of units going down on both sides. Especially for ThundeR. Down to 31 supply only. And KraV is getting more and more experience. Cryptlord almost level 5. But, thanks to the siphon, he never really has mana. Blood Mage is working out pretty well, I guess. Mana burn from the arcanes, mana burn from the siphons. And no corpses at the moment. Cryptlord can't even summon beetles.
The player's forces are under attack.
More attack upgrades for the Gargs. KraV did a lot of damage already, but I think he needs to transition. DK level 3, that's not a big level up. And here we go! Double slaughterhouse, double temple. It's a lot of resources. But KraV has those resources, has been sitting on 2 bases for a long time. Doesn't need the 3rd crypt anymore. Can certainly unsummon that one. And Necro Wagons. Alright. The big undead masses are gonna fly in soon. Here on Northern Isles. And attack. Normally the best answer that human has against that is Mountain King with Clap, but we don't have a Mountain King. We have a Blood Mage instead. How that's gonna go. Medallion of Courage, really good for DK and Cryptlord. No aura, unfortunately. He certainly would have preferred the Brilliance, but still a good item. Flame Strike doing decent damage.
Forces are under attack.
But it's still only level 1. It's not that strong. KraV has tons of gold. Goes for the Lich right away. Not sitting in no upkeep for too long. Expecting some more upgrades here as well. Necro Training, Disease Cloud. There we go! Flame Strike Blizzard could be good. At this point though, we have Water Elementals now, but oh my god, ThundeR. You need to get out of here. Scouts the main, he knows what's coming. It's gonna be hard to hold. We have a good amount of gyros now. It's like 10 or something. With flak cannons and good micro, they should be able to win the air battle against the guards. Be very careful with this though. Heal scroll used to heal the Gargs back up. Very good tankiness items for the DK. Now the Lich is coming out. These Gargs, decent experience also for the IM and Blood Mage. IM close to 5. Water Elemental and Blizzard both really good. Hard to make the right choice here of what to go for. First meat wagon is out with exhumed corpses. Carrying the corpses for the necros here soon. Has Disease Cloud as well. A few more casters going down. DK level 4 already. The Impale Colnova. Quite painful. But the CL out of mana now. KraV with a big supply lead though. That invul didn't seem entirely necessary. Is it Tome of Retraining time?
Players' forces are under attack.
Attack just started for ThundeR, but it's going to be quite a while until he actually gets out those tier 3 units. More and more gyros, but I think he also needs mortar teams. 6 necros, 3 wagons. Ooh, that's gonna be a lot of skeletons. All right. Does he have exhumed corpses? No, does he not? Seems like he doesn't. That's definitely a bit of a mistake. Alright, but this is the big attack for KraV. He's bringing pretty much everything. Frenzy Ghouls, Necros, Gargs. Mana potions. It's gonna be a big fight right here. 20 supply lead for the undead. The towers need to do it somehow. Gyros come in. The Gargs are taking a ton of damage. Oh, Impale on the AM. He's in trouble. Coil Nova. And he's just dead. AM hits the deck. Couldn't be protected with Holy Light or anything. Ooh, the next Impale coming through and dead. This is just a slaughter. Very hard to have the proper forces to hold on against this attack. If you don't have everything ready, you lose to this necro push and the game is over right away. And that's the 1-0 for KraV. Looking much better here now is KraV in his matchup against Human, which is probably his strongest matchup. He's looking much better than earlier in the game against Focus. He was having a really tough time. Nothing really seemed to be working out in the match against the Orc, but here now, pretty much what we were expecting. Cryptlord fast expansion, and the follow-up was the Necro Wagon push. For years, that strategy seemed to just be a meme that players like 120 sometimes played on ladder. But on the pro level, it always seemed pretty weak. But nowadays, with the strength of the Cryptlord and the undead expansion, that strat is actually really dangerous and very hard to deal with. Very, very hard to deal with. Normally, you have the best chance as Human if you get your own expansion early and then are able to build a big, big army by the time that the undead hits. And normally, the Mountain King with level 2 clap is what makes that hold possible. But we saw a Blood Mage there. Players are ready. We're gonna go onto map number 2. Echo Isles. A map that used to be considered a very good Human map, but nowadays with Cryptlord and fast expansion from the undead side, seems to be a very good undead map as well. At least, however, there's merc camps, and early mercenaries can make a big difference for Human. Let's see if ThundeR can bring it back on map 2. KraV in the top left in the orange. ThundeR top right in the cyan. Archmage first seems to be the only choice for humans nowadays. KraV here with the ghoul build. Could actually go Dreadlord or Lich, though that seems very unlikely. Cryptlord appears to be the stronger option. Archimage. Oh, damn! It is a Lich. Huh, okay. Lich first. I find that very surprising. With Cryptlord you can expand really easily on this map. As human, of course, you can also expand easily on Echo, but... Lich first. Normally Lich first, I feel, only looks really good if either A, the expansion is hard to creep and you can do a lot of damage to the human early on, like maps like Amazonia, for example. Or if there's a very strong creep route for a quick level 3 Lich, and then buying boots and making use of the high mana, high damage of level 3 Lich. Especially in the matchup against Night Elf, we have seen KraV play a ton of Lich first into guards. Now we'll see it against human. ThundeR is going for the Merc camp right away. He has not scouted the enemy hero, I believe. Against Cryptlord, it's absolutely essential to get early Mercs. But in general, early Mercs always help out. KraV going for the natural as well. Water Elementals can be very good against Ghoul build. But if KraV goes for his own Shadow Priest, he can deal with the Water Elemental a little bit easier. Also, the healing would be quite valuable to use for the Lich. And there we go, see the Shadow Priest indeed. Ring +4 for the Lich is not the greatest. But good experience for the first hero. ThundeR is going to open up his expansion here as well. Wait.
A player's forces
Wait, where's the item?
The town is under siege.
What? I'm confused. Did he kill the item? Did you guys see what was happening there? Lich is now level 3. Very powerful indeed. Early level 3 Lich against Footman. Super strong. Ooh, the IM is coming in, trying to reach in time for the cancel. He's a little too late though. Haunted finishes. And the Acolyte can start repairing now. Ooh, that Berserker. Whew. Quick reactions by ThundeR. You don't want to lose that Berserker. But the peasants are in some real trouble.
The town is under siege.
Might be an expo for expo trade. Okay. I think we had a desync or something. Does the game end when the host leaves? On Flowbots? I'm very confused. KraV not very happy about the situation. The Lich came as a surprise on Echo Isles. Wouldn't be as much of a surprise the next time. Stressful situation. We unfortunately still have a few bugs every now and then with desyncs and disconnects, which is a bit of a shame. But I'm sure those are going to get ironed out by the awesome WC3 Champions guys as well. Yeah, KraV definitely had a big lead right there. He, I think, was pretty clearly going to keep his expansion alive. He cancelled the enemy expo. He killed the peasants there. He got the level 3 Lich. So, we are going to give a regame though. And KraV says, that's okay. Good sportsmanship by the French player KraV. Willing to give a regame. And we need to restart WC3 Champions again. Okie dokie. Well. What are we going to see now from KraV? He revealed the Lich already. Is he going to try it again? With some people, Dreadlord first is also popular. We of course all know Side, the master of the Dreadlord. I don't think I've seen it much from KraV. Like on ladder, definitely, but in tournament play, I'm not sure I've ever seen KraV actually play Dreadlord. On some maps can be really good. It feels like on Terranastan especially the Dreadlord is super good, because human will almost always go Mountain King. And Dreadlord works out very well against MK. Just keep sleeping him over and over, and then he can't clap. Also Carrion Beetle, Carrion Swarm Harass. Can be quite good. But unless it's Terranastan, I would assume we won't be seeing the little dwarf. Terranastan was vetoed. Our map is Echo Isles. And the third one, if we go there, is Last Refuge. The game is rehosted, and we should be ready to roll here soon. Yeah, it seems like the more observers are in, the more these bugs can happen. That's at least what the evidence so far seems to look like, but maybe we're just imagining that. But yeah, we're still early in the days of host bots, flow bots, so I'm sure WC3 Champions are going to improve on them as they improve on everything. And we're going to iron out those kinks as well. Or they are, I should say. I know nothing about programming, so I wouldn't be able to say what to do, what has to be done with the flow bots. But yeah, that's of course the wonderful thing about flow bots. We have again the possibility to have intercontinental fair conditions. Not perfect conditions. The players here are playing between 120 and 140 ping between Korea and France. But that's a lot better than one player playing on 20 and the other playing on like 250 or something. And we are in. Oops, that's the wrong one. There we go. 1-0 lead still for KraV. The Frenchman now in the top right, spawning in the red. ThundeR in the top left in the purple. Purple rain, purple rain. So despite the altar position pointing towards the green earlier, we did see the Merc Cab creep first, which I think is always the better choice. If you're going up against ghouls, that is, you want to go Merc Cab first. If you're going up against DK first, then going to the Mercs is probably too dangerous, because a harassing DK would hurt quite a bit. AM first. That's pretty predictable. Mountain King first can be tried, but on this map not as easy as Terranos Stand. DK ghouls. What? That opens the option of going DK harass, but could still be expansion, of course. Pulling off an expansion with Death Knight first is a lot harder than with Crypt Lord, though. Time indeed. We see the more conservative creep route, not going with the instant expansion. And the DK will not be harassing, but rather expanding himself, which is very understandable with KraV. KraV, definitely a macro player, prefers the 2-base playstyle much, much more than the standard classic 1-base playstyle. There's a big difference between top undead players nowadays in what playstyle they prefer. And KraV is certainly more new school, more expo focused. AM would love to see some assets over here. KraV should not allow those to be missed. That was close. If the DK gets full experience here, he's only a little bit away from level 2. So you really want to make sure you don't lose any footmen here. This pressure seems to be working out pretty well, though. KraV has to bring more ghouls from the main. That coil is the level up. Boom. It's level 2. No militia called. If ThundeR was to call militia, he could creep this green camp, get his own level 2. It's a good delay by ThundeR, but at the end of the day, this expansion will come up. KraV hasn't actually lost any units. The AM is only level 1. Around on the water elemental, it's going to be more experience, as the DK is also pressuring these footies quite a bit. See the Necropolis now.
A player's forces are under attack.
AM still only level 1 though, and low HP, and out of mana. I think KraV can be the one to be aggressive now. Bring some more ghouls. Maybe go for a telestaff?
A town is under siege.
The footman almost getting taken out by the acolytes. Oof. DK grabs a little bit more experience. Fairly close to level 3 already as the Death Knight and the AM. Going for a telestaff. So he doesn't have mana for the next water metal. Man, that missing level 2 is being a real problem. Oh, nice cool block. AM, so low HP now. Not even 200 hit points. I don't think he can really commit for the cancel. He does have a few footmen though. Quite a few footmen indeed. Oh, is it enough? Oh, no it's not. The Haunted will finish. Tech already started for KraV, by the way. Doesn't have to wait for more acolytes. He can just make them at the Necro. AM has to staff out. Only around 100 HP. It's not looking that great for ThundeR. The winner of this will go up against Focus in the decider match of Group C. At the moment, it's looking pretty likely that KraV will be able to play that rematch. Unless ThundeR can do something big here. He finally got level 2 AM. That took quite some time, but he finally got it. He got level 3 already. Pretty fast. Level 3 for the Death Knight.
Players' forces are under attack.
And the Ogre really doesn't want this ghoul to leave. This is his best friend, this ghoul right here. But now, friendship is ended. Oh, boots on the DK. Replenishment potion also very nice right now for KraV. Boots of speed, interesting. ThundeR is trying to tier 2 expand. Ooh, the Death Knight walks into a surround. Oh my god, he might be dead. Oh, but so might be the AM. TP. He wants a TP last second. Oh, but he didn't actually TP. Oh, boy. The DK dies, though. There's level 2 for the Mountain King. KraV can Tavern revive. ThundeR can't really. Needs resources to expand. Very important here for ThundeR to repel the enemy forces. If this expansion is finished, the game is almost 100% lost. Smart choice there by KraV, realizing that the AM was going to be exposed. Didn't just try to wiggle out of the surround and fail and do nothing, but he threatened the counter kill on the first hero of the opponent. Well done. We have a Lich coming second for KraV. No Gargs, no Temples. This is looking surprisingly normal for KraV standards.
A player's forces are under attack.
The expansion will work out. AM is back as well. AM and MK around 300 experience each. Gonna get a big camp now in the middle. Oh, but KraV is right around the corner. He went for 4 potions. Double heal pot, double mana pot. Oh, slow coming in, by the way. I don't think they can kill the DK, though. First Nova hits. Death Knight very close now to level 4. Death Pact might not be a bad idea with how much he's been getting focused this game. Mountain King is finding quite a few kills on the DK earlier. On more and more ghouls as well. Oh, both heroes getting threatened. ThundeR needs to react quickly if he wants to save his heroes. And the MK dies. GG is called. In only around 9 minutes, KraV gets the win here. 2-0. this series will go to the Frenchman. And KraV is moving on in the lower bracket for the rematch against Focus.